Welcome to the 17th Annual Islamic Charity Festival. That's right, this is the 17th Islamic Charity Festival. We've been doing this for the last 17 years. This is our way to give back to the community and give back to where we come from. My name is Samir Nagamiya, and to my right here is Layla Abdulaziz. We're going to be starting off the program today, and we really appreciate all of you coming. And first and foremost, I do want to say assalamu alaikum to everybody. That means peace be unto you in Arabic. And that is our greeting, and it should be our greeting to all our brothers and sisters in this world. That is assalamu alaikum, which means peace be unto you. Layla?
Thank you, Samir. Thank you all for joining us for this beautiful day. We'd like to get the program started so we can get to the bike raffle. And again, they are serving food, but we'd really appreciate it if you would stick around for the program. With us today to read to you from the Holy Book of Islam, which is called the Quran, is a senior in high school, an IB student, and a Quran Hafiz, which means that he has fully by heart memorized the entire Quran. His name is Faisal Shahid. Please welcome him to the stage for an excerpt from the Quran in translation. Faisal? Do you want it on here? Or do you want to hold it?
I'll hold it. Assalamu alaikum. May peace and blessings be on you on this beautiful day. I'm going to recite a few verses from the Holy Quran that talk about charity. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين الذين ينفقون أموالهم في سبيل الله ثم لا يتبعون ما أنفقوا منا ولا أذى لهم أجرهم عند ربهم ولا خوف عليهم ولا هم يحزنون قول معروف ومغفرة خير من صدقة يتبعها أذى والله غني حليم. In the name of Allah, the All-Merciful, the Very Merciful. Praise belongs to Allah, the Lord of all the worlds, the All-Merciful, the Very Merciful, the Master of the Day of Judgment. You alone do we worship, and from you alone do we seek help. Take us on the straight path, the path of those on whom you have bestowed your grace, not of those who have incurred your wrath. Those who spend their wealth in the way of Allah, they do not make their spending followed by boasting about favor, or with causing hurt. They have the reward with their Lord, and there is no fear for them, nor shall they grieve. A graceful word and forgiving is better than charity, followed by causing hurt. So when you do charity and you give for the cause of God, don't nullify your acts by boasting about it, by bragging about it. Thank you.
Thank you, Faisal. And now if you would all please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, everyone. So, the 17th Annual Islamic Charity Festival of 2014 is a really great reminder of the vibrant and diverse community that we live in here in the Tampa Bay area. Throughout the Bay, there's over 30 mosques representing all backgrounds and faiths and ethnicities of the followers of Islam. Islam is a religion of over 1 million people around the world, and here in the Tampa Bay area, we have amongst us many of our leaders that are part of these great institutions that they've created for us here in this Tampa Bay area. So we thank them for their work and we thank them for their efforts to give back to the community. Joining us very specially to welcome our dignified guests and our elected officials and a lot of people that work really hard to make the Tampa Bay area the great place that it is to live is Hakeem the Dream and Jarvis El Amin. Please join to the stage. Jarvis and Hakeem. Two really great guys that have really given so much to the Tampa Bay area, and I'm so happy to call them to the stage to welcome more great people that are joining us here today. Jarvis.
Okay. With Allah's name, the merciful benefactor and the merciful redeemer, we bear witness that there is no God but God, and we thank God for this 17th Annual Islamic Charity Festival. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. If you can do anything for 17 years consistently, that is success. And we've been consistent with Charity Festival and consistent having the support of the local officials from all levels of government. So this time I'd like to start at the top. Since we don't have President Obama here, we do have our congressional representative for District 14, Kathy Castle. But we're also going to bring the chairman, Hussein Nagamian. Come on up, Brother Hussein Nagamian. All right, chairman, y'all can do better than that. The chairman that make it happen. The chairman is here. You're walking a little slow, chair. Come on up here. All right.
Assalamu alaikum. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. It is indeed a pleasure for me to be standing here for the 17th year, welcoming you to this great and honorable festival that has been established as a tradition in the Tampa Bay area. We welcome all the dignitaries that are here, and you'll be having them introduced as we go along. And I'd like to read you the mission statement of the Tampa Bay Muslim Alliance, the hallmark of the Charity Festival. And it reads, the Tampa Bay Muslim Alliance is to represent the Islamic faith in the community of Tampa Bay area. The Tampa Bay Muslim Alliance supports the advancement of our communities and promotion of citizenship. The Tampa Bay Muslim Alliance supports the advancement of individuals, organizations, institutions in achieving excellence. The Tampa Bay Muslim Alliance endeavors to support and recognize the citizens, Muslims or non-Muslims, who strive to reach a higher goal of citizenship in this great country of ours, United States of America. The Tampa Bay Muslim Alliance promotes sharing and giving to the deserving in the community and holds an annual charity festival of giving, which you are witnessing right now. And this is irrespective of any faith, gender, age, color, or creed. The Tampa Bay Muslim Alliance advocates and promotes dialogue of understanding between all faiths, all races, all ethnicities to achieve a just, peaceful, and harmonious society. With that said, I welcome you all, and I'd like to welcome all the dignitaries, and I'll hand over the mic to our trusted secretary, Brother Jarvis, and our Vice President, Hakeem. Come on, Hakeem the Dream. We want you to take the stage. Come on now. Hakeem the Dream. Welcome him. Come on, Hakeem.
All right. All right, I'm going to go ahead and let Congresswoman Kathy Kessler go ahead. Let me just say this. Kathy have really been active in her position. She had town hall meetings, foreclosure prevention workshops. She had a job fair that they was trying to get a couple hundred people at Mosey. They had over 1,100 people go out, and I sent some people over there that come back with jobs. So we're getting results coming back from Washington. Right. Let's give it to our champion, Kathy Castillo House.
All right. All right, Jarvis. Well, salam alaikum. And good afternoon. Thank you, Tampa Bay Muslim Alliance, for everything that you are doing for our community. Dr. Nagamia, Hakeem, Layla, Samir, everyone here who understands that the Tampa Bay community is a community that values diversity. Diversity of opinions, diversity of faith, diversity of color. This is a community that was built on neighbors understanding neighbors. And it's through that discussion that we all become more enlightened. I want to thank I want to thank the Tampa Bay Muslim Alliance for what you are doing for the greater community, for your leadership here today, what you're able to provide for the families in our community that don't have. They were not born with every advantage in life. You're going to ensure that they will be self-sustaining and be able to take care of themselves. I'd like to thank Tampa Mayor Bob Buckhorn for being such an outstanding leader. And to our city council members, it was Tampa City Council member Lisa Monteleone who came to me and said, we need to work on a job fair to ensure that our neighbors have every opportunity to succeed. So thank you, Lisa.
Very good.
And to County Commissioner Kevin Beckner, he's a very important partner in making sure that this community can be all that it can be. So again, thank you, Tampa Bay Muslim Alliance. Thank you for what you stand for. Thank you for what you do for our community.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
It's good to be here again. I think out of the 17 years, I may have missed this once. And that's only because I was out of the country. To Jarvis and to Hakeem and to Samir, to Layla, to the Nagamia family, to all of my friends here, thank you so very much for doing this once again. You know, the true testimony of a city and of a society and of a culture is how we treat those in the shadow of life, how we treat those in the dawn of life, the children, and how we treat those in the twilight of life, the elderly. Well, this Muslim Alliance gets it. This Muslim Alliance and this Muslim community understands that as we rise, we must also lift. And today we are lifting a lot of people, and we are touching a lot of lives, and we are making a difference, even if it's just for a moment, in the lives of some folks who desperately need it. And you do it not because it benefits you. You do it because it benefits others. You recognize this is not about you, it's about us. Us as a community, us as a people, us as a city. All intertwined together. We're either going to succeed together or we're going to fail alone. So thank you to the Muslim community.
Yes, sir.
Thank you to all of you that believe in something bigger than just yourselves.
Yes, sir.
We are a better city because of you, and we are eternally grateful. So now, I'm not going to read all the whereases, but I want you to know this. That now, therefore, I, Bob Buckhorn, by virtue of the authority vested in me as the mayor of the city of Tampa, do hereby proclaim April 6th, 2014 as Islamic Charity Festival Day in the city of Tampa. This is for you.
Yes, sir. Buckhorn! Buckhorn 2015! Buckhorn 2015! Buckhorn know how to hit it and quit it, don't it? That Buckhorn is the man. Buckhorn, I tell you one thing I see in you, Buckhorn. I want to say this from my heart. Buckhorn represent a man who is living his dream. I remember when Buckhorn lost against Pam Aria. Buckhorn didn't give up. Buckhorn said, I will be the man. Everybody counted Buckhorn out. You call Buckhorn name, people said, man, Buckhorn. And now, Buckhorn is the chief executive of this city and making this city, bringing young people that's not going to Atlanta, not going to Dallas. They staying in Tampa. Let's give it to our mayor, Bob Buckhorn in the house. With that being said, I put a lot of stew in that Buckhorn. With that being said, only thing you follow that is our District 5 representative for City Council, the Urban Core. The Urban Core got a representative now that speak for the Urban Core. That's why we got single member district, and he have not, and sometimes he had to challenge some issues, but he's not scared and fearful for the challenge, but he do it with class and dignity. I want to give it to the Urban Core representative for this area we in now, the Honorable Frank Reddick in the house. Come on up, Frank. Hit it and quit it, Frank, like James Brown. Hit it and quit it. Frank in the house. I know Buckhorn a tough act to follow, but you can do it, Frank.
That's hard to follow. Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to be here as you celebrate this 17 years of taking care of a community that desperately needs your support. And I'm just thankful that so many of these people who are standing out here today represent the makeup of my district. Many of you just don't know you are clothing individuals who need clothes.
That's right.
You're feeding individuals that need food. You're putting shoes on the feet of individuals that need shoes.
That's right.
And they might not have that opportunity to go to a dollar store or go to the Family Dollars to purchase their supplies, but you making it possible today.
That's right.
And this is important in this community. This is important in this city. And I just want to take this opportunity to thank you. Thank you for what you're doing. Thank you for all the work you're doing to bring about change in our community. And thank you for helping those that are in need. We love it. We appreciate all the work you're doing. Thank you very, very much, and God bless you.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm given the honor to introduce the next elected official. And before I bring her to the stage, I would like to share with you something that she said to me maybe a few months ago. We had gotten I guess you can call it a proclamation of community service. Accommodation. And what had happened was I wanted to know the vote, how did it go on the city council, so I know how many votes did I get. I think you needed 4 to pass. And I ended up getting 7 out of 7. So that was said to me that day. So my beautiful friend, she said when we heard that it was Hakeem that was being honored, so there wasn't no debate, there wasn't no subject, we said, hey, it's done. So with you, I love you so much. For the sake of righteousness, come to the microphone, address the people, and we got a friend in her. Thank you so much, Lisa. Lisa Montanan, brother, so I got to give you full credit there. But we can talk like that in prayer. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for those kind words, Hakeem. This is unexpected. I didn't expect to say a few words and address the individuals here, but I've been involved with the community for many years, and every time I interact, it's always surrounded by a charity, it's always surrounded by giving, it's always surrounded in a message of greater understanding. So thank you so much for all the work you provide. Each individual, including the organizations that exist. I have a lot of members of the community in my district, and they just make the world they make our community and they make our city a better place. So thank you for all the work that you do. Thank you for being here, and thank you for providing for those in need.
All right, Lisa. And Lisa, let me just say this before I bring Brother Hakeem to drink. Come on up, Dream. Hakeem to drink. Is that that's my representative. And we're neighbors. We stay right down the street, District 7. I didn't know it until she was elected, but I know she was a neighborhood leader. But she's doing a great job, and we want to keep her on City Council. So now I'd like to give it to Hakeem the Dream, and he's going to introduce another county commissioner, a good friend of ours, who love this community and getting it done. Hakeem the Dream, introduce our next county commissioner.
Sometimes I get a little speechless because I see people that I know as more friends than candidates, public officials, and not to take away from them the hard honor. But again, I'm so loved by this city and this leadership of this city, and the feeling is mutual. So with that being said, I'd like to introduce to you, and Bob, please, when I say this is my best friend, I don't mean no disrespect now. But Calvin Bechter, he's one of my best, I said one of my best friends, that's okay? I can say that, I can use that? All right, but no further delay, come on, my brother, and dress us and give us the benefit of you. Kevin Beckler, could I get a round of applause? Kevin Beckler, County Commissioner. All right, all right. All right.
Well, thank you, Hakeem and Brother Jarvis, for having me up here again today. And again, I want to thank Dr. Nagamia, Samir, Layla, everybody who worked so hard to put this together. But let me first start with just a really brief story, because you all need to know who actually introduced me to this loving community here today. And these two gentlemen sitting up front to me, when I was first running for office back in 2007, they both said, that there's a community out there that does so much for Hillsborough County. You need to get to know who these people were, and that's the Muslim community. And so I want to thank both of you for what you have done, not only as community advocates, but for introducing me to your community. Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you.
Oh, no, wait, one more time. Brother Jarvis in the house. I get the dream. One more time for all of them. Come on, come on, come on. Our community advocate present for you. Everybody up there hard for you. Everybody's up there working hard for you. Everybody.
Everybody.
You know, I figured, Jarvis, at some point in time, you know, you're going to probably want to retire. Maybe, you know, I'm not going to be in office forever, so, you know.
That's true, brother.
No, but this is such an amazing community. And, you know, this is my 8th festival that I've been to. And I got here a little bit earlier this year because I really wanted to take a look around to see the people that were being served here. And I find it, and I was doing some reflection, and this festival seems to grow by leaps and bounds every single year. You continue to serve so many more people in need. And I thought to myself, is that a blessing to this community? Yes, it is a blessing. But I think it's also something that this community needs to awaken to. That there are so many people in need in this community. And when I walked the lines of people that were being served food, when I looked at over here the people that were getting shoes, the people that were getting clothes, I saw different people. People of different ages, people of different races, people of different creeds, from different cultures. But they had one thing in common. They are part of the Tampa Bay community. They are people in need, and you are coming here to serve those people in need. Each and every one of you serves as a role model to this whole entire community to show that no matter what your race, creed, color, age, gender, or who you love, we need to come together to serve and help those in need, to lift our people up. Because it's only when we come together as a community, when we stress the unity in community, that we become a better place to live, work, and play. So on behalf of the County Commission, and I thought I saw my colleague here, Al Higginbotham, maybe he was here earlier, but wanted to recognize him for stopping out here today. On behalf of the County Commission, I want to thank the Tampa Bay Muslim Association for all that you do, and on behalf of all 7 county commissioners, also join with the city in proclaiming April 6th as Islamic Charity Festival Day. Thank you again for all that you do.
Thank you, Commissioner Beckman. And I want to just say about Commissioner Beckman. It was 1 year that we didn't get but 6 county commissioners to sign this commission. Every year since Commissioner Beckman been on this county commission, all 7 have signed, and that is a testimony to the leadership of Commissioner Kevin Beckman in the House, our leader, countywide leader. Thank you, Commissioner Beckman. Real quick, sister, because I got to introduce the top law enforcement official, but we got to recognize the volunteers, and the sister walked up on stage and said, I want to recognize all these good volunteers. I said, come on up, sister, and recognize all these good volunteers, but you got to do it like James Brown. You got to hit it and quit it.
Thank you, Jarvis. I wanted to thank everybody here, and I wanted to thank everyone here that did come. It is a pleasure. It is an honor to serve you guys. Honestly, we are the ones in need of you. It is a pleasure to be here, a part of the Tampa Bay community. We thank you. We are honored to have you. It is a pleasure to serve you. We feel so well that we're out here. You guys make us flourish. You guys make our hearts feel better. We honestly are so glad and happy to serve you and to honor you. And we thank you for coming out here. And this has been a special day and a special moment for all of us. So on behalf of all our volunteers here, I would like to thank you all for being here today. Thank you.
She hit it and quit it now. She learned quick. She may not even know who James Brown is, but she hit it and quit it. She said, I know James Brown. All right, then. She let me know. All right, this is our last one, and we're going to have some fun with this one. The top law enforcement official, Chief Jane Castor, couldn't be here today, and our mayor so graciously gave her a 1-year extension on her contract, and I thought that was a good move for the continuity of the city, keeping crime down and keeping our city safe. That's the kind of leadership we got in our mayor. So we don't have the chief top law enforcement official, but we got our man here, the unofficial police chief, Rocky. Come on up, Rocky. Rock the house, Rocky. Come on, Rocky. You got to move, Rocky. Double time, Rocky. Double time. Come on up here, Rocky. Rocky may be a future chief of police. He won't like a police chief now. He won't like a police chief. He could be a police chief. Come on up, Rocky. Rocky, rock left.
Assalamu alaikum. Yeah, like Jarvis said, the chief couldn't be here. She had to go out of town. District 1, this is Uniform District 1. I've been over here my whole career. I've been here 25 years. And since the Annual Islamic Charity Festival started, I've been here. So this is a great, great special day to give out charity, to give a bike giveaway for persons in need of a bicycle. You have food and everything. We appreciate everything that you guys do. Jarvis, we do. Our goal as law enforcement is to try to make this place safe. Every place safe. And I can tell you today, it is safe. You know, I love to come out here. I love to participate. I love to see the giving. And that's what we do. We give to the community. So on behalf of the City of Tampa Police Department and Chief Jane Castor, I want to thank everyone. Thank you.